My name is Vlas Iouriev and my dream is to play professional football, but right now I'm not where I want to be. That is why I'm starting this series and will be documenting my journey to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. I'm currently 19 years old, 179 centimeters and 74 kgs. I played in Spain for a year in an academy against some crazy teams and had trials for a team in Slovenia and Italy, but I obviously didn't cut it. I'm back home in Calgary with a dream that got held back, but I realized I should strive playing professional football domestically if I want to get anywhere in this world. So I want to try to make a name for myself. There are so many things I need to improve on because honestly I'm not on that level yet. I have terrible control, lack confidence, and my technique is just mid. But I am a solid defender, a great dribbler, and hella fast. I just need to do more. That's why I'm using this challenge to stay disciplined every day. I will be taking you all through my days, and we will have some fun with it. Because at the end of the day, we all love football, and I want to see how far this game can take me. So without further ado, let the journey begin. This is day 2 of my road to becoming a CPL football player. I woke up this morning and today I got a free day, so I had to start it off with some stretching to loosen up the muscles as I had an intense leg day a few days ago and I feel hella stiff. After my stretching, I hit my body with a 10-minute core circuit since I need to have strong stability if I want a better chance to defend against cracked and skilled wingers. I gotta stay sharp with the ball, so I did a bit of freestyling and later moved on to some light ball mastery drills. My legs started to tire out, but I pushed through. I need to implement more ball control to ensure that I have more confidence with the ball during my games. I later went for a 4-kilometer run. I hate running, shit sucks, and here are my results. After my run, I finished the morning with a delicious breakfast, but you can never forget about the black tea. It just slaps, bro. During the evening, I went to the gym. I'm doing the push-pull legs routine, so today was back and biceps. As a defender, you gotta be physically strong and win those 1v1s any way you can. After the gym session, I picked up little bro from school and chilled for a few hours. I finished the day with a session at a school. I warmed up with some ground freestyling and juggling. Then I moved on to kicking the ball high and controlling it on the way down, to later bouncing the ball off the wall. I'm trying to do this with only 2 touches, but I kinda suck and I need to work on it more. After I did a passing drill, but I couldn't finish since it was cold outside and it started to rain. So the session came short. All in all, I had a good day. See y'all tomorrow. Peace. This is day 3 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. Today's leg day, so I woke up this morning feeling hella lazy. I started the day off warming up my legs with agility leg drills, which is something I need to focus on moving forward because I need faster feet. I then moved on with some ball work, which I spent about 15 minutes on, since I know close ball control is essential to the game of football, and it definitely boosts your confidence when you're under pressure from the opponent. After finishing the drills with the ball, I focused more on my legs and started doing some plyometric exercises to increase my speed and strength. They are definitely a killer for me, but you know what they say, no pain, no gain. I finished off with 500 ball juggles to recover since I was definitely getting out of breath and my legs started to ache. You can see I was sweating like crazy. Sheesh! I finished the morning with a breakfast my mom made and I phenomenally felt better when I got my black tea to go with the meal. During the evening, I went to the gym and started off the workout 10 minutes on the bike. I did the hex bar deadlift and Bulgarian split squats to build muscle, the single leg dumbbell deadlift to strengthen my balance, calf raises, and I used the leg extension machine. I didn't record myself, but you can imagine how I looked like. After the gym session, I picked up this little gangster from school, and other than stretching, I didn't do anything with the ball the whole day since my legs were dead. I drank some more black tea and called it a day. See you tomorrow. Peace. This is day 4 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. Today it rained all day, which sucked since I wanted to go to the field. I started the day off with a light snack and definitely did not forget about that black tea. I headed off to the gym since I knew there would be less people there. Today is chest, shoulders, and triceps, which is my favorite gym day, and I started off the workout with a 10-minute bike warm-up. I did the incline dumbbell press, shoulder flies with the military press, and tricep pushdowns. I did many other exercises regarding these muscle groups, and I focused on working on my left tricep more since I think I got muscle imbalance. I don't know why, I just feel like my right arm is bigger for some reason. Once I finished, I went home and relaxed for a bit. In the evening, I hit my body with a 10-minute core workout, but I need to start focusing more on my bottom abs since I keep feeling growth in my top 4 but nothing in my bottom 2. After killing my core, I felt like doing 10 pull-ups because I'm just like that. I'm built different. I then moved on with some ball work. I started off with 500 juggles, then moving on to freestyling. I was having a lot of fun playing with the ball, so I spent way too much time on it. Nah, I'm actually built different. Still going. I finished off with some ball mastery and tried a few new drills which I kinda liked. I called it a day and drank some black tea. See you all tomorrow. Peace. This is day 5 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. I woke up this morning and hit my body with a 7-minute core workout, but I was mainly focused on working on my lower abs, so I found a video on YouTube which allowed me to follow an instructor. I definitely felt the burn, and I will try to implement these movements more into my own core workout that I have for myself. Today it didn't rain like yesterday, so I went for a 4-kilometer run, which I truly hated, but here are my results. After the run, I had a big breakfast and obviously didn't forget to have it without the black tea. Later in the evening, I went to the field. It was still kind of soggy after yesterday's rain, but it was still good enough to train. I started the session with 100 juggles to then moving on to kicking the ball high and controlling it on the way down. I warmed up with agility movements through the cones, however I was getting hella tired for some reason and I was getting easily out of breath. I didn't know if my body was getting tired from working hard this week or if I just needed to work more on my endurance. After the warm-up, I started implementing ball work and did many simple drills, but for some reason I was still getting gassed. Every time I did 1 or 2 sets of a drill, I would die gasping for air and it made it hard to focus on my ball control. I didn't want to leave the field feeling like I accomplished nothing, so I pushed through the drills and finished the ones I wanted to work on. After finishing up my session, I forced myself to do 5 continuous hill runs. Dude, this ain't gonna slide. I need to work more on my endurance. I called it a day and went home so I can rest and be ready for the next day. See you all tomorrow. Peace. This is day 6 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. I woke up this morning at 5:30 in the morning to catch my flight to Victoria, British Columbia. I am leaving Calgary to go and visit my dad. I'll be gone for the weekend and I won't be training for a while, but best believe I'll be back on that grind by Monday next week. The trip was spontaneous, but everyone needs a break from time to time, and this trip was mine. After a calm hour-and-a-half flight, I landed in Victoria. My dad picked me up, and on the road, I was enjoying the beauties of British Columbia, and it is definitely a scenery change from the busy city that is Calgary. During the evening, my dad made delicious pork skewers, and the whole day had a great vibe. I will see you all soon. Take it easy, and don't forget to find time for yourself. Peace. This is day 7 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. I arrived yesterday from my weekend trip from Victoria, and today I wanted to start the day by getting as many touches as I can with the ball. I did a lot of juggling by implementing many variations of ways you can juggle, whether that is 100 juggles with the inside foot, 100 juggles with the knees, or juggling while running, and I probably spent about 30 minutes doing this. Later, I moved on with some basic groundwork to then a finishing drill that I came up with. Honestly, as a fullback, you won't really get any chances shooting on the net, but on the rare occasions that you do, I want to be prepared. So I focused on aiming for the corners of the net and obviously had to implement both feet with this drill. For some reason, my left foot was on crack, cause I swear I just scored bangers from the left side. After about a 2-hour session, I went to the gym and had a back and bicep workout. I focused on my left bicep more, since my right arm looks bigger, as if it's been getting extra reps somehow. After the gym session, I went home and had a high protein meal with some juice that my mom made. That's all I did today, so I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace! This is day 8 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. I woke up this morning and I'm still feeling under the weather since I was sick for 3 days now, but I want to get some work in since I feel like I'm missing days. Being sick just sucks. One minute you're fine and then the next you're just dying, all because you got up 2 sets of stairs. So I started the day by doing some pull-ups to boost my broken ego, and then I did an ab workout. My orange car joined my workout, but before anybody in the comments says I chopped off and barbecued his tail, my car was born with a small tail. After my ab workout, I did push-ups and some leg plyometrics. I finished the session with 500 juggles, and before I started to get out of breath, I did some freestyling. I later had breakfast, drank a lot of black tea, ingested a bunch of medication, and slept the whole day. That's all I did today. See you all tomorrow. Peace. This is day 9 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. I started the day with a basic workout that consisted of a 15-minute ab circuit since I need a strong core for stability when I'm defending against Neymar wannabes. Then I did 50 push-ups and 10 pull-ups. Damn, look at my back. Ladies, I am single by the way. I then had my morning breakfast with a gorgeous cup of black tea. And for the rest of the day, I was busy doing grown-up things. When I arrived home later in the day, I went outside to do a 4-kilometer run, which I truly did not want to do. Once I finished, I did a 30-minute session at home, consisting mostly of ball control drills with different variations, since having good control will give you immense confidence in the game, especially when you're under pressure from the opponent. 500 juggles, and finished off with another set of 50 push-ups, which is 100 push-ups that I did today. After the session, I was showing the camera that I was sweating like crazy. Sheesh! I called it a day, drank some black tea, and went to bed. See you all tomorrow. Peace. This is day 10 of my road to becoming a Canadian Premier League football player. I woke up this morning and I started the day with my basic body workout consisting of a 15-minute ab circuit, 50 push-ups, and 10 pull-ups. You might be asking yourself, Vlas, you're a footballer. Why aren't you working on your legs like you should be? Haha, well today my friend is leg day, and best believe I won't be able to walk once I finish. After the morning session, I made breakfast and I had it with a cup of black tea. Once I finished, I drove to the gym. At the gym, I started off with a 15-minute bike warm-up to get the blood pumped into my legs. Afterwards, I did plyometric exercises to build explosive strength. I spent about 20 minutes doing these exercises as they are great for athletes and they're definitely a killer. When I finished, I was sweating like crazy and my quads were already dead, but I still had to do weighted exercises so I can build muscle and stability. I did the hex bar deadlift, Bulgarian split squats, single leg deadlift, calf raises, leg curls, and I was obviously a monster at the leg extension machine. I then finished off with the stair machine, which I spent 15 minutes on. And trust me, it was brutal. Other than stretching and recovering, that's all I did today. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.